Hey, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Today I want to talk about how much protein a person needs in a day. If you read any protein shake container, they're going to suggest 2 to 4 scoops a day, which is 20 to 40 grams of protein a day. If you watch any any person on YouTube that's health coaches or health health consultants, they suggest 40 grams of protein per meal, 20 to 40 grams of protein per meal. I mean, that's 80 to 120 grams of protein a day. Yet, all the doctors that I've watched on YouTube, they're all coming up with the same numbers. They say you need zero point zero 0.08 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 130 pounds, you need 10 grams of protein. If you weigh 260 pounds, you need then you need 40 grams of protein. That's for the entire day, not for every meal. And why this is kind of important is because if you eat too much protein and your body can't use it all, then your body turns that protein into sugar, which then will spike insulin, spike your sugar, potentially cause diabetes problems, metabolic issues. You got to be very careful with over over proteining it. So, like, you can get 10 grams of protein, 9 grams of protein on 1 glass of whole milk. So if you drink 3 cups of milk a day and eat four turkey slices, you're going to end up with 30 to 40 grams of protein for the entire day, which is plenty for most people's body. Now, if you work out a lot, or if I worked out a lot and I had a lot of weight, I was building muscle, then yeah, maybe I would need more protein. Maybe the body needs more protein. But for the most part, normal people need in between 10 and 20 grams of protein per day. Again, it's 0.08 grams per pound of body weight. So again, to kind of net that out, if you weigh 130 pounds, you need about 10 grams of protein. If you weigh 260 pounds, you need about 20 grams of protein. And just to say it again, if the body eats more protein than it can use, it turns that protein into either sugar or fat. And I don't think either one of those things is beneficial. So it's kind of important to make sure that you get protein because your body needs protein to build mass. It's one of the building blocks of the body, but you need to get it pretty close to what your body needs. Like, I don't know what it would feel like if you needed more protein, but I would assume that you would lack the energy for the day that you need. You wouldn't be building muscle if you're working out. Then you add more protein. But I think that trying to build your protein intake off of what the instructions on a container, on a protein container state, it's potentially going to cause diabetes issues, metabolic issues, cause physical problems. Again, if your body uses the protein, you're all set. If your body doesn't use the protein, it turns that protein into sugar and fat. You're going to gain fat. Um, what I was reading, the best thing to do is to eat an adequate amount of protein and then work out within a couple hours after actually eating the protein. And protein is, I'm talking about whey protein, I'm talking about plant protein, I'm talking about any protein. I think that this particular post is a warning that people that are eating protein shakes, and I've talked about protein shakes before, but they're very easy to eat. They're delicious. They're 20 to 40 grams of protein per serving. It's too much protein. It's that whey protein, the isolate protein is very clean protein, and the body can really soak it up very quickly. So again, if your body isn't going to be able to use all that protein, then it's just going to turn to sugar or to fat. And either one of those things is not is not necessarily a beneficial outcome. So again, it's 0.08 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you have any questions or any comments, do me a favor. Leave it below. I'd love to hear what you have to say and what you think. If you have any questions on what I just said, I answer all comments and questions. Please leave a comment below. Thanks, and if you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.